Many recent fans of the Kingdom Hearts series don't know that Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 have two versions, the original or the vanilla version and the final mix version. The original versions of these games came out on the PS2, with Kingdom Hearts 1 releasing in 2002 and Kingdom Hearts 2 releasing in 2005 for Japan and 2006 for the rest of the world. The final mix version is also released on the PS2 a little bit later, but they would be released only in Japan. Later, they would be remastered for the rest of the world on PS3. Kingdom Hearts 1 final mix as part of the 1.5 remix collection in 2013, and Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix as part of the 2.5 remix collection in 2015. These versions were ported and re-released again on the PS4 in 2017 as part of the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 HD remix collection, and they were optimized to run at 1080p resolution and 60 frames per second. The new 60 frames per second feature had a few issues, mainly in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but those issues were mostly fixed and the port was taken really well by the Kingdom Hearts community, myself included. Now that I've covered most of the release history of these games, it's time to talk about the 5 biggest differences and the new things between the Kingdom Hearts 1 final mix and the vanilla versions of Kingdom Hearts 1. Arguably the biggest change in the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 1 came in the form of the soundtrack. The entire soundtrack is remade to give more of a present and real feeling, if you get what I mean. Now, so that I just don't spit info out and have the gameplay in the background, I'll play a few examples, and on screen you guys will get what part of the game is the song from and what version is currently playing. So yeah, I think you guys can definitely hear a difference. Let me know which version do you guys prefer in the comments, and let's get on with the next change the final mix brought. Another really obvious one, probably more obvious than the soundtrack itself, are the new Heartless color schemes. In the final mix version, they seem more colorful compared to the ones in the vanilla version. Some of the best examples of this are Large Body, Soldier, Power Wild, Air Soldier, Trick Master, and Guard Armor. If you guys have more good examples, of course leave them in the comments, and now we're going to move on to the next change. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix brought us some new abilities that were never present in the original version, and god damn did they add good new abilities. The first ability I will be talking about is EXP 0, which allows for the entire party to get no experience at all. This ability was of course directed at members of the community who were into doing level 1 runs of the game. I myself actually thought about doing one, but I don't feel like torturing myself to that extent, so I gave up on the idea right away. Probably my favorite new ability, however, is Sliding Dash, which can be a double-edged sword for some people, but I personally love it. It can help you when trying to catch up to an enemy far away, and is also an extra hit in your combo. For only 1 AP, this ability is a great choice. Another really useful one is Tech Boost, which as it said, it increases your tech points when you counter an enemy attack. What's great about this one is that they stack, meaning that when you equip more of them, the effect gets boosted. Also, it only costs 2 AP, which is not bad at all. Pretty decent actually. Another awesome one is right up there with Sliding Dash, and that is Hurricane Blast, where you literally jump and do a backflip while hitting your enemies. This thing does a ton of damage and has saved me countless times against both bosses and even regular Heartless. And just for 2 AP, you definitely shouldn't pass up on this one. However, Sora is not the only one to get the treatment of new abilities in the Final Mix version. Goofy also gets some new moves. Even though he didn't get as much as Sora, he got 2 great abilities to help out the entire party. The first one is Evolution, which costs 3 AP, which Goofy has to give up 3 MP for to give 30 HP to the entire party. I also use this one a lot, and in my opinion, it's kind of an underrated ability. The second one Goofy got is MP Gift, which costs 3 AP, as well as uses 2 of Goofy's MP to give 3 MP to another party member. However, it's not to the entire party, but it's still really useful. This is also a great ability and also has saved me many times. And I think that's pretty much it for the abilities. As always, you guys feel free to leave anything I missed in the comments down below and voice your opinion on these already mentioned abilities. And now it's time to move on to the fourth change in the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 1, the bonus cutscenes. Now the bonus cutscenes, as we all know, are not voice acted. Why?
I'll tell ya, that's a good question.
The first bonus cutscene is right after Sora's fight with Leon in Traverse Town. We see Riku waking up in Hollow Bastion, wondering where he is and calling for his friends. Then we see Maleficent kind of spying on him from far, and the scene fades out, and we don't really know specifically what happens next. The second and the final bonus cutscene in this game also involves Riku, and this is right after the conversation between Sora and Kairi after he saves her and they go to Traverse Town after the whole shit show and showdown with Handsome in Hollow Bastion. Here Riku is also in the realm of darkness and is again calling for his friends, but this time he is apologizing for what he did to them. Here Riku is really weak after winning the fight against darkness inside him. However, a mysterious voice manages to reach Riku. Riku wonders who this is and what happened to him, and the voice, who is later revealed to be Mickey, informs him that Riku's heart won the battle against darkness, but that is too late for his body. And this is exactly why, as we know, Riku ended up in the realm of darkness right after Sora's fight with Ansem/Riku. We know that Riku is also in the realm of darkness for a certain amount of time, but we don't really know how long. Now the fifth change in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix compared to the vanilla, this is not a change, more sort of a new thing that was added. Okay, wait, stop the video. Okay, I just realized while editing this video that I made a mistake. I did not specify what was the new thing that was added in the Final Mix version of the game. So let me specify that now. The new thing I'm talking about is actually a secret boss. Okay, now that you guys know that, time to go back to the video. Enjoy. Just like the bonus cutscenes, for those of us that played Kingdom Hearts 2 before Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, which most of us pretty much did, we knew that the guy in the black hood was Xemnas, due to of course him being in the Organization 13 outfit and his lightsabers, which he uses as a weapon during the many times we fight him, both in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Or more specifically Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, but you get the point. The fight itself is not the easiest thing ever, especially if you're underleveled, like I am most of the time, to be honest. This fight also ties into the scene where Xemnas meets Roxas in the Dark Margin and informs him that he's meant to see Sora. Of course, Xemnas asks Roxas if he remembers his true name. Roxas then starts a sentence, but the scene fades out right where he is about to say the name. And that is the 5 biggest changes when comparing the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and the vanilla versions. And this is the part where you guys come in. I want you guys to write down in the comments some more changes that I missed, because I know there's more of them. As always, thank you guys for watching this video, and until the next time, bye bye.